Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's episode is going to be a chatty get ready with me, where I put this look on my face. It is fantastic. I'm also going to be telling you where I've been and why I haven't been doing any updates lately. So if that sounds good to you, well then, stay tuned. We're going to jump right into it. Hi everyone, my name is Marie and I am a beautiful mess. And yes, my face is a beautiful mess. Here on my channel, I like to talk about makeup, which I haven't been able to do in the last couple of weeks, and that's kind of why I'm here today. But I like to do project painting content, eyeshadow content, and really anything that has to do with makeup. So sit back, relax, and come on a magical makeup journey with me. Do not be alarmed. This is my face. And this is kind of one of the reasons why I am here today. So I decided to do a chatty get ready with me to let you guys know the status of what's been going on with me, why I haven't been posting my updates to my Dungeons and Dragons project pan, to my deck of panning project pan, any of my other updates, where I've been, what's been going on. I actually wasn't gonna try to do this video, but then my partner was like, no, Marie, you need to do it because maybe there's other people out there that are experiencing the same thing as you. So I haven't put makeup on in 2 weeks and I've been jonesing to use some of the things that I've gotten. So we're gonna do a chatty get ready with me today. I'm gonna put these products on my face. I'm gonna attempt to put these products on my face and let you know what's been going on with me. I may not talk about the products that I'm using, but everything will be in the description box down below. If I remember to, I will, but we're gonna start with the Glow Wish Primer. So if you have caught any of my other recent videos, you know that about a month and a half ago, my under eyes started to swell. Went to the doctor and I have a mirror down here, so went to the doctor and they automatically thought, okay, it's an allergic reaction. We're gonna give you some antihistamines. Gave me heavy duty Benadryl. They said, if you start to feel short of breath, go to the hospital, you're gonna need a steroid shot. So went to work that day. Later that day, one of my coworkers was like, Marie, you're having trouble breathing, you need to go. So I did, went to the hospital, got my steroid shot and was fine. Swelling came down in my eyes and everything seemed all fine and dandy. Once the steroids worked their way out of my system though, my eyes started to swell again. And I'll put a picture up here in case you haven't caught one of my recent videos. If you're a Twilight Zone fan, I look like a pig person. Looked like a pig person. So the swelling came back, went back to the doctor. They said, okay, stay on the antihistamines and we're gonna give you oral steroids. So they put me on prednisone. Went on prednisone and the swelling came down again, which was fantastic. Yes, swelling gone. I'm gonna go in with some color corrector because you see, I need it. So after the steroids worked their way through my system for the second time, I started to swell again. I went back to the doctor. And the doctor was like, we don't think it's an allergic reaction anymore. They had cited originally that because we had gotten so much rain this summer, that there was actually a fungus that was growing on the trees. And I don't know if this happened in your area. I am in Connecticut, so I'm in the Northeast. We had a lot of rainfall here this year. And I'm trying to talk to you and see at the same time, and that just doesn't work. You may be able to see the edge of my mirror, but it is what it is. And because of all that rainfall, some of the trees started to grow a fungus on them that it did not allow the leaves on the trees to change colors. They just turned brown and started dropping off way before all the other trees started to change color. So they thought, okay, maybe that's the reason why you're having such an allergic reaction. They had seen other people come in that were having this similar reaction to it. So that's what they thought at first. So I went back to the doctor a third time. They said, we don't think it's an allergic reaction anymore. You may have an autoimmune disease. They were thinking lupus, because the start of lupus is you get a butterfly rash across your face, accompanied by fever, accompanied by a sore throat. Now, I am actually not unfamiliar to autoimmune diseases. When I was a senior in high school, I contracted mono. My best friend got it from her boyfriend. I shared a drink with her, and that's how I contracted mono. And Usually people with mono, you rest because that is the only medicine for it. You drink your fluids. And with mono, you spike a fever, you have a scratchy throat, you can have an enlarged spleen, but mostly you just feel tired. You don't want to do anything. All you want to do is sleep all day. And that is really the only thing you can do to get rid of it. What they really don't tell you about mono is that you have it in your system for the rest of your life. And for most people, let's see. Okay, that's not looking too bad. Not looking too bad at all. Most of the time, it shuts off and it never turns back on again, and you carry it in your system with you for the rest of your life. I'm gonna go in with the House Labs foundation because that's supposed to be skin loving for your face and to help with red patches. So we'll see. In some individuals, mono can turn back on again in times of stress. And about, I want to say maybe 12 years after the initial onset, I was going through some stuff in my life at the time and started getting the symptoms of mono again. And they tested me, and sure enough, my mono turned back on again. So for individuals that this happens to multiple times in their life, they classify you as having Epstein-Barr, which Epstein-Barr is the main underlying virus of what causes mono. Epstein-Barr is an autoimmune disease. It's one of the lesser ones, I'd like to say. Not that any autoimmune disease is a lesser than disease, but basically you just get tired. You have the symptoms of mono again, which is something I can live with in my life, right? So I've had that turn on and off multiple times in my life. Oh, this is actually not looking too bad. Okay, we're having a good time today. I can't even tell you, like, not being able to put makeup on for 2 weeks. Oh my God, we're gonna get into that though. So once you have an autoimmune disease, you are susceptible to other autoimmune diseases like lupus. They classify MS in these categories, which I have close friends of mine that are dealing with autoimmune diseases, and a close friend of mine actually has MS. Okay, that is actually not looking bad. Okay, we like it. But for those of you that don't know, lupus is one of those autoimmune diseases where your body starts to attack itself. And one of the first places it attacks is your skin. It goes after your major organs, which of course your skin is an organ. The doctor was thinking you might have the beginnings of lupus, which means, you know, it's gonna go after your kidneys, it's gonna go after your liver, it can go after your heart, it can go after your brain if it's untreated. It is treatable, but without treatment, it's very, very painful. But it usually is also accompanied by a fever and a scratchy throat, of which I did not have any of those. Still do not have any of those. I'm just taking a look in the mirror here, see how we're doing with the blend. I'm actually quite impressed. Not been able to put anything on my face and not have it flake off. But again, I'm getting ahead of myself. We'll get there. I'm just excited. I'm just really excited. So they want me to go see a rheumatologist. So I called around to all the different rheumatologists that are covered by my health insurance, and the earliest appointment I can get for a rheumatologist is 6 months. So at this point, I had been through 3 cycles of steroids. I had been on the antihistamines for about a month and a half, and they said, if you swell again, you cannot take any more. I had gone through with 3 rounds of steroids, 2 of the oral, 1 of the shot. And the last round of steroids, my heart rate went up. I was lethargic. I didn't want to move. I didn't want to do anything. I was out of work. It was horrible. And I agreed with them. I was like, no, there's no way I can do another round of steroids. I think the last 1 or 2 videos I posted, I kept saying, hopefully I don't swell again. Well, I swelled again, and there was nothing that they could do for me. And so they had no other answers, which completely blows my mind, because in this day and age of all of the medical knowledge that we have, and nobody knew what was wrong with me aside from go see a rheumatologist, which I can't see for another 6 months, they don't have any answers for me. And I was so discouraged. I was like, I'm gonna have to go to work looking like a pig face. No, there's gotta be another answer. All right, that is looking fantastic. I'm so excited. I'm not gonna go in with any concealer. I have learned my lesson with that, so my color corrector is gonna act as my concealer today, only because this is the only thing that's creamy enough on my flaky dry skin that it doesn't flake off on me and look horrible. So we're gonna keep it like this for right now. I'm gonna go into this thing I couldn't help but pick up. Yes, this is gonna be a spoiler to my November beauty budget, but I couldn't help myself. I want to play with this, and this is the first time I'm able to use makeup. I'm playing with the Hourglass palette. I haven't even taken the plastic off of it yet. Oh, I'm so excited. Let's do that. Let's take the plastic off together, shall we? Ah, so satisfying. I love it. She's beautiful, isn't she? Oh my gosh. So I got the Jellyfish palette. I decided to treat myself. I've never had Hourglass powders before, so we're gonna go in with this today. So apparently, I'm just looking through here. So this is a finishing powder here. Then we've got a blush, and they are considering this shade over here, metallic strobe powder. I don't quite know what that means. Highlighter maybe? We're gonna find out. Then down here, we've got a bronzer, we've got a blush, obviously, and then a finishing powder. So apparently the only bronzer that's in this palette is this guy right here, so we're gonna go for it. And I ended up getting a big fluffy brush from the Sephora sale, so we're gonna go in with that, even though it's too big for the pan. All right, where was I? I'm gonna take a little of that on my brush, and we're gonna go in. Where was I? Yes, nobody had any answers for me. So, ooh, that's beautiful. Oh my God, I'm so happy. So I did the thing that you're not supposed to do. And I put my symptoms into the internet. And what came out of that was something completely unexpected. It came back chronic dry eye. With chronic dry eye, you do not produce enough fluid in your eyes. Long term, that can cause your cornea to scratch and get damaged. Other effects of it though, if you're not creating enough lubrication for your eyes, especially underneath here and on top, can start to get swollen. Apparently, they don't tell you because as a society, we don't talk about when women start to go through perimenopause and menopause. I am 45 years old. About 2 years ago, I started getting hot flashes. My periods have been regular. Sorry if this is TMI, but if this helps somebody out there, then it's worth it. So I considered myself, okay, I am pre or perimenopausal. Well, apparently 90% of women who are perimenopausal will contract chronic dry eye. What is the solution for chronic dry eye? Eye drops. So I went to my medicine cabinet, and the only eye drops I had in my medicine cabinet were allergy drops. So not thinking anything of it, I'm like, okay, let me go in with this. Let me put more antihistamines in my system because that couldn't hurt me, right? But wouldn't you know it, the liquid caused my eyes to deflate. So now my eyes aren't swelling. Hadn't noticed that my eyes were dry, and I don't know how this happens, but some other symptoms of chronic dry eye are you feel foreign objects in your eyes, like over this way or up in here. I usually wear contacts. Haven't been able to wear those for about 3 weeks, but I normally wear contacts and had thought that I was ripping contacts in my right eye continuously because for months previous to this, I had been feeling something over in here, and I thought it's gotta be a rip on my contact in the same spot. Yeah, no, a symptom of chronic dry eye. Sorry, I'm not doing much application here, but I'm just having fun. I'm just having fun right now. Often when I would rub my eyes, I would feel my tear duct area. And normally, if you feel in the corner of your eye here, you will feel a bump where your tear duct is. For months, I have been noticing, they're pretty flat. Not thinking anything of it. Of course, that's where you store some of the fluid that you use when your eyes water, when you cry, all of that good stuff. This is gorgeous. Everything they say about the Hourglass powders is true. I love it. I love it. Oh my God, I'm so excited. So I consulted a friend of mine who is allergic to everything under the sun and has chronic dry eye. And I was like, what do you use? So she showed me the drops that she uses. I picked some of those up and have been using them ever since. My eyes haven't swollen since I've been using the eye drops. I honestly did not notice that my eyes were dry because I thought my contacts were just irritating them. It must have gotten to a point where my eyes were screaming for fluid and not getting it from any place. And so they just swelled saying, you know, figure it out, Marie, figure it out. So I have an appointment with my eye doctor because they can actually test for chronic dry eye to see how much fluid you are making in your eyes, whether or not that fluid is compatible to sufficiently lubricate your eyes, and if you need prescription drops, or if I can just keep using the over-the-counter ones that I have been using for dry eye, and if I can use them the rest of my life, because apparently this is something that's going to be a part of me for the rest of my life. The other caveat to this is that if you have lupus, you can also contract chronic dry eye. So I'm still keeping my appointment with a rheumatologist because I do have the Epstein-Barr in my system. Now that I'm getting older and my body is changing, it's probably a good idea that I go and get it checked on every once in a while. Right? As we get older, these are the things that happen to us. My partner also looked into it and was like, it's also a byproduct of COVID, supposedly. Now, I don't know if there's any science behind that, if that is the truth or not. I have no idea. I've had COVID twice, but I've also had a couple other people in my life tell me, I know somebody that this is happening to. This is just the craziest thing ever because nobody's ever seen this before. That was one of the other reasons why my partner was like, make this video, because if this is happening to one of your viewers, maybe you can help them. So if this is happening to you, this is the journey that I went through, maybe it will help. So I have an appointment with my eye doctor to test whether or not I actually have chronic dry eye, which at this point, I'm pretty sure that that's what's going on. Now, how does that prevent me from wearing makeup for the last 2 weeks? Let's just take a minute to look at the beautifulness of this bronzer. Can we just appreciate this? I'm so pleased. I'm so happy with this. I might just be happy that I can wear makeup right now. Do I need to wear makeup? No. But in this hiatus of not being able to apply it, I've come to realize I really am a makeup junkie because I just love wearing makeup. Not because I think I need it, but because I like the artistry aspect of it. All right, we're gonna take my blush brush and I'm gonna go into this blush right here. The fact that I had been on steroids and antihistamines for about a month and a half dried my skin out tremendously. And I had been mentioning in the last couple of videos, if you see dry patches on my face, you know, they are there, they are here to stay. There's nothing I can do about it. I'm just doing the best I can with what I have to work with. The dry skin got so bad that I could not put makeup on. The itchiness of it. That's why I was so red, because I'm irritated. You can't help but itch when you itch. And even though you say, Marie, don't itch yourself, it's hard. It's very difficult to not itch. That is beautiful. I'm so happy with this palette. I stopped putting makeup on. Didn't go to the dermatologist just because I'm at this point right now where I'm like, I've had enough for doctors for a little bit. I am just going to scale back my skincare routine to a very gentle cleanser, a really moisturizing moisturizer, and hyaluronic acid, just because my skin had been just soaking it up. I kid you not when I tell you that it looked like I had a beard of dry skin flaking off my face in this area and above my eyes. No matter the amount of water I drank, no matter how much moisturizer I put on, I was shedding skin like crazy. And I was like, I can't put makeup on. I can't use anything on it because number one, it's gonna irritate my skin more. It's gonna look terrible. and I just need to get my skin back to normal. And finally, after about 3 weeks of doing just a very pared down skincare routine, my skin is starting to look and feel like its normal self. And normally I have oily skin. So going from oily skin to dry skin, none of my products work for dry skin. Nothing that I have, none of the knowledge that I know, which I've only been doing makeup full time for about the last 1.5 years, nothing that I know for oily skin works on dry skin. So I was at a loss. So that is why you have not seen a lot of updates from me. That is why you haven't seen my beautiful face on camera lately. This is beautiful. I love this. But if you start to see, like, here's the dry patches. I don't know if you guys can see, but like even with this, what I've put on, like it's starting to scale. I am a dragon. I'm a dragon for my Project Pan, my Dungeons and Dragons Project Pan. I am the dragon. Hi, it's me. I am the dragon. It's me. At this point, I don't even care. You're just gonna have to deal with it because this is the first time I've been able to put makeup on in a long time, and I'm doing it. I'm doing it. I'm playing with it. Now, one of these is a highlighter. Which one? Finishing powder, metallic strobe powder. That's gotta be a highlighter. So we're gonna take my highlighter brush and I'm gonna go into this one right here and we're gonna see if that is indeed a highlighter. Oh yes, that is a highlighter. Oh, it's very pretty and very subtle. So yeah, that's where I've been. I've been very frustrated. I have been trying not to itch myself and slathering my face in things that will stop it from flaking and stop it from itching. Not looking cute at all. My normal self without makeup, I'm fine with because I didn't wear makeup for a lot of years. I'm doing the makeup thing now because I enjoy it. I really enjoy it. Not being able to put it on for the past couple of weeks has made me realize how much of a makeup addict I've become. Like, I really enjoy makeup. I just do. This is where we're gonna leave the face for right now. I'm gonna go back in with this when everything is all said and done with the finishing powders and see how I like those. But I want to play with something else that just came yesterday and I'm so excited. These came in the mail yesterday, all the way from Sweden. And I've been wanting to play with these. I was like, am I gonna be able to put makeup on today? I don't know, but this is the palette I'm gonna play with because this is the one that's calling my name. I'm not sponsored by Odin's Eye. I am just a girl out here spending her hard-earned money on makeup. But this is the Christmas Eve palette. I'm sure you've seen these everywhere, all over the place. Oh, I still got the plastic on it. I kind of want to keep the plastic on it. But look at that gorgeousness. She is beautiful, and I can't wait to put this on my eyes. I can't wait to play. When I saw these palettes, I was like, this is the palette that's calling my name. I missed out on the Christmas Eve palette and the Merry Christmas palette last year. So I'm so happy Odin's Eye brought it back. And then they have 2 new ones. So I just picked up the whole entire bundle because I didn't want to miss out on them this year. May put my beauty budget into the negative, but didn't anticipate I wasn't gonna be able to wear makeup for 3 weeks-ish. All right, we're gonna see how this goes. I might experience some flaking on my face. It just is what it is. I'm gonna take my River 15 brush and I'm gonna go into the shade Nowhere because that is just calling my name. I have never used Odin's Eye products before, so this will be my first time and you get to see it. So I've been completely frustrated. Not that this is happening to me, but the fact that nobody even thought about chronic dry eye. That I had to go and figure it out on my own. And do I know that my hypothesis is correct? Not until I get confirmation from my eye doctor. That is beautiful, and it looks like I'm not flaking that bad, so that's good. I have been using the drops in my eyes since I figured that out, but the journey I've been on with my skin is one that I do not wish on anybody. It makes me want my oily skin back, which I'm actually starting to get a couple of zits down here, and I'm like, thank you, come back to me, I love you. This is pretty. Oh, this is so pretty. Oh my God, I'm in love. As I knew I would be. That's pretty. I may be out of practice, but I don't care. We're just out here playing with makeup. Now though, it's not just my face that is itching me. I am starting to get broken out on my arms here. Now that could be from my Apple Watch, but I'm starting to get some spots here. Now I am in the Northeast. I do live in Connecticut. It is starting to get cold here, but I lived 11 years in Vermont where it gets really, really cold, where there's at least 2 weeks of the year where it's below 0, and never had this happen to my skin before. Of course, I am getting older every year. Every year, I'm thankful for getting older, but have never had my skin do this before. So that could be lupus. It could be. Won't find out for 6 months, which that kills me. And I could, you know, go to Quest, because Quest always sends those emails out, get yourself tested. And I actually was gonna do that, and my partner was like, Marie, why are you gonna do that? I think I'm going to deepen it up with the shade Nightfall here. I'm gonna use that same brush. Blue! We're gonna do blues. Why are you gonna do that? The results might not be conclusive, and you know that whatever rheumatologist you go to is not going to take those results. They're gonna do their own tests. So why are you gonna do that? Because if you find out you do have lupus, you're just gonna worry yourself sick for the next 6 months. And then if you find out you don't, but the test was inconclusive, because with Quest, you know, once they find one, they stop. And if they find the Epstein-Barr first, then I still have no knowledge. I'm out 80 bucks. That is beautiful. So I'm deciding not to get myself tested at Quest. One of the reasons why I was drawn to this palette is because I like the icy cool tone shades. I just do. That's stunning. Oh, I'm so happy. All right, let's sit here and blend. Blending may hurt, but it's actually not bad. I'm actually highly impressed. I feel like my skin is starting to normalize. I don't know if you can see the couple of dry patches up there. Due to the fact that I have not been able to wear makeup, I have not had any progress on any of my project pans. I have not been able to feel like I can come on camera to even do an update. The update would not even be good. So I'm still out here. I'm still part of the projects, but I just need to take the time to heal myself, to be able to get myself better so that for the month of December, I can wear the makeup I want to wear, feel good in my own skin again when I'm not wearing makeup, and not be a blotchy mess. Come to realize that I may have to be very careful about what I do put on my face, because the other day I put sunblock on. Sunblock, because we were going shopping. It was a sunny day. I decided I needed some protection for the new skin that has shown itself on my face since all of the peeling has happened. That is beautiful. All right, I'm gonna go in with a Rephr 14, and we're gonna deepen up the look with Christmas Eve right here in the outer corner. So when I put the sunblock on, I had a reaction to it, which was very unexpected. I mean, it's sunscreen. My skin got so red and so itchy that we had to stop, and I had to grab Aquaphor to soothe my face. So I looked like a greasy mess, but it was better than scratching all my skin off, let me tell you. That's so pretty. Oh, I'm so excited about these palettes. But if any of you are experiencing this, because like I said, there have been people that have come to me in my life and said, I know people that this is happening to. What's going on with you? What have you found so far? What steps are you taking? And you know, my partner is absolutely right. If I can help one person out there by talking to you guys about my journey, explaining what I am going through, why I haven't been here, instead of just, you know, not posting anything, just being real with you guys, then maybe I can help somebody. That is so beautiful. Don't look too close because there's dry skin there. I don't even care at this point. I'm gonna take a fluffy brush and I'm gonna go into ice crystal with it, and we're just gonna blend out the edges. So yeah, that is what has been going on with me. I haven't been able to wear makeup. I haven't been able to use makeup up. Have I been buying makeup? Of course I have, because when I can't wear it, I want to buy it. And I bought these Odin's Eye palettes. I bought the Hourglass palettes. And these were Christmas presents to myself that I wanted. And I bought them, knowing that someday I would be able to return to wearing makeup. That is stunning. Okay, I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm so freaking happy. I really want to go into this shade right here, and I think we're gonna do that. But I think before we do that, I am going to go into Blue Star and just put that on the outer corner just to give it that little bit of oomph. I'm just gonna go in with my finger right over where I laid that navy blue shade. Oh, I love that. Is stunning. I'm so happy. I was so bummed last year when I didn't get these palettes. I'd never had anything from Odin's Eye. This blue one was the one that was calling to me. And had I bought it last year, I probably only would have bought the blue. And then when I saw the Natasha Denona palette, the Trio Chrome mini one come out, I was like, oh, blue, blue, blue. I have a story with blue eyeshadow, which if you guys have, oh, I have a hair someplace. If you guys have ever seen my very first video that I posted, I tell that story about the infamous blue eyeshadow that got me hooked on makeup and why I stopped wearing makeup after that point. But blue is always something that is called to me. And I thought to myself, wait on the Natasha Denona. If the Odin's Eye palettes come back this year, you know that's the blue that you want. And especially for this multi-chrome here. And that's what we're gonna go into next. I am gonna put that in the center of my eye. Look at that, that's so stunning. I'm so, oh my God, I'm so, oh my God. I'm gonna be wearing this palette all winter long. That is gorgeous. Oh, I'm in love. Forgot what I was talking about. The gorgeous shade called Gorgeous distracted me. But yeah, so that is what has been going on with me, where I've been, why I haven't been doing updates. And the other thing I've come to realize, I missed you guys. I really, since I have found the stride of my channel, what I really want my channel to be about, because I don't know if you guys know this, but like when I first started YouTube, not this past July, but not this past July, but the July before, I tried to be a review channel without having any PR or revenue coming in, and that does not work very well at all. I just couldn't keep up with the new releases. I was spending a ton of money and wasn't happy with the content. And that was the whole reason why I wanted to start a YouTube channel, is I wanted to talk to other people about makeup, because I don't have very many people in my life that is into makeup. And I just wanted it to be fun. And I wanted to connect with people, and I wasn't doing that with that kind of content. All right, what do I want to do for an inner corner highlight? Let's go with just blue, because I'm just feeling blue today. So I'm gonna go into Blue Ice for that inner corner highlight. But then I found the Project Pan community and found a much happier place of where I can use the makeup that I have, I can buy the stuff I want to buy, I can talk to you guys about it because you're interested in it too, and the world is a happy place. And I found my stride, and then this happened. And I was like, I don't want to stop doing YouTube again. I am really enjoying it so much. And yeah, I mean, am I out here having no idea what the hell I'm doing? Absolutely yes. I am a makeup novice. I have only been into makeup for the last year and a half. I don't have any idea what I'm doing, but this is stunning. I think I want to take a bigger brush, and I think I want to do a little bit more in that area. Yes. Okay. I'm so happy because I almost poked myself in my eye. I just want to be out here talking about makeup. And the last couple of weeks, I haven't been able to do that. And I've missed you guys, and I've missed this. And I just hit 100 subscribers the other day. And I was like, so happy that things were working for me now with my channel. And then you know, my skin starts to slough off and I look like a dragon. And normally I wouldn't mind looking like a dragon, but in this instance, when you're trying to put makeup on, you don't want to look like a dragon. That is gorgeous. Gorgeous. Get that dry skin out of there. And then we are going to do this blue on the lower lash line as well, because I never do anything on the lower lash line and I want to. So that is where I've been. That is what has been going on with me. How have you guys been? Have any of you ever experienced anything like this? If so, share your stories, comments, thoughts, questions, concerns in the comment section down below. That is beautiful. I love that. I love that. So hopefully I'm taking care of my skin enough. And this was actually a test run for me as to, can I wear makeup for camera? Can I start to wear makeup again for work? Can I make progress on my project pans? Can I do updates on time? Hopefully so. This is looking good so far. I'm gonna wear this makeup all day today. My skin doesn't feel itchy, which is a good sign. It's gonna be my eyes at this point. Can my eyes handle it? Will my makeup run? I'm looking over here in the mirror, sorry. I'm just looking at myself in makeup again. Will my makeup run when I put my eye drops in? That is a very good question that I have no answers to whatsoever. This is stunning. I think I want to take this fluffy brush again, and I just want to blend out the edges, throw a little mascara on, try the finishing powder, and this is going to be my look for the day. I'm going to go in with a tried and true mascara. I'm going to go in with Maybelline The Falsies because A, I love how this mascara looks on me, and B, it doesn't flake, it doesn't smudge. I don't think it's waterproof, but I don't know if I'm going to start needing waterproof mascara now because of the fact I'm putting my drops in multiple times a day, which when I first started using the drops, I was putting them in on the hour, every freaking hour, because once my eyes got fluid inside of them, they were like, give us more. We're parched. Give us more. As time has gone on, I've needed to put the drops in less times throughout the day. I need to put them in right when I wake up in the morning. I put them in when I go to sleep at night. And then now that I know, as I poke myself in the eye with a mascara wand, your eyes are valuable to you. Take care of your eyes. Now that I know what that feeling is, because I'm not wearing my contacts. I actually just started wearing my contacts again the last couple of days, but I hadn't been wearing my contacts either, so I got to feel what my dry eyes actually feel like. I actually should be putting drops in them right now because they're feeling a little bit dry, but this is the journey that I've been on. If any of you guys are going through this, have gone through something like this, know somebody that has gone through this, I would love to start a conversation in the comment section down below. Part of me is scared about having lupus because from what I understand, that is something that is not fun at all. And if not treated properly, can actually be very, very painful and cause death. So I don't really like the fact that I need to wait 6 months to find out whether or not I have lupus. Because my primary care was like, nope, you need to go to a rheumatologist for that. We don't test for that. Here's a referral. Basically, we can't help you. Is that where our medical system has gone? Where we can't help you? Really? Because if that's the case, I'm not sure I'm liking it. I'm actually gonna do lower eyelash mascara too, just because I want to. Yeah, I've come to realize how much I miss makeup, how much I really love makeup. And again, it's not because I think I need it. I've got nobody in my life telling me that I need it. In fact, quite the opposite. Over the last couple of weeks, my partner has done nothing but tell me how beautiful I am, scales and all, because they love me for the person that I am inside. And whereas I love them for that, I really love makeup. I want to wear makeup. And I want to do my project pans. I've actually taken this time to sit down. I can't stop looking at myself in the mirror. I'm sorry, guys. We're gonna go back to that Hourglass palette and let's see, which ones of these are the finishing powders? 1 and 6. One is diffused light, the other one is ethereal light. So I'm taking that to mean one is less sparkly than the other. So we're gonna go into the sparkle. I'm gonna go in with a brush like this and we're gonna see how it goes. Ooh. Okay, everything they say about these powders is true. They are gorgeous. Oh, I may be in trouble. Yeah, I'm looking at my foundation. It's starting to flake in some areas, starting to separate in others. I'm going to have to just pare down my makeup usage, I'm thinking, or find something that actually works well for dry skin. Do you guys have any recommendations for that? Do any of you suffer from dry skin? Do you guys have your go-tos? I'm gonna have to cycle through all of my foundations and see what works and what doesn't. This works kind of, sort of, but you can see here that like I'm starting to flake here. And it just is what it is. But I'm gonna need something that's moisturizing. Maybe a tinted moisturizer is something that I'm gonna have to go to. We're gonna have to figure it out. If I can't wear anything, then I'm not going to. And that's just gonna be the way that it is. So there might be really slow progress on my project pans. I might have to come on camera without any makeup on to do my updates. So that may be a thing. Look at that. Look at this. Flick! That's what my entire face was doing, all underneath here, all through here, all through here, on my eyelids. It was not pretty. Not pretty at all. All right, we're gonna top this off with a gloss, because that's what I'm feeling right now. One thing I think I've decided is that for the month of December, I'm gonna do what I want with my makeup, because I have not been able to do what I want for so long that I'm gonna do what I want. But I'm looking at this. This looks stunning. I'm so happy about this pickup from Odin's Eye. I'm so happy about the Hourglass palette. I'm so happy. I'll be even happier if I can actually wear my makeup. All right, let's take the kitty cat ears off, fluff out the hair, and that's gonna be my finished look for today. So that's what's been going on with me. What's been going on with you guys? Drop it down in the comments down below. One of the things that I have come to realize is that the community aspect is something I absolutely love about my YouTube channel. And even though I have a small community, I still love connecting with you guys. So what's been going on with you? I know holidays can be a hard time of the year for people. So if you're going through stuff, you need a friend, we're here for you. So thanks so much for spending some time with me today. I'm gonna put this over here just in case it's in the way. But thanks so much for spending some time with me today. You know I always love when you do. So don't forget, if you like what you see, to hit that like button, the subscribe button, and the notification bell. It lets YouTube know that you like my content and that other people with the same interests as you will like my content too. I'm really excited for the next year. Taking this time away from makeup has given me some time to do some planning for next year, provided my face will let me. So I'm really excited, and hopefully you'll be excited too. So see you in the next one. Bye, everybody.